News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Congressman Joe Heck gives us an update. Kids for Vets are selling memorial bricks, and a book signing will be held tomorrow at Carl's Jr. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, August 11th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Congressman Joe Heck came to Pahrump yesterday to speak to supporters about issues our country is currently facing. The Republican who is campaigning for senator met with a local group at the Pahrump Valley Winery.
Well, we decided with the open seat that we would take the experience that we've been able to garner from serving in Congress and now try to expand and represent the whole state by running for the U.S. Senate seat. So it's very exciting to be out here in Pahrump today, out at the winery, meeting with the folks that live here and learning about the issues that concern them.
So you're going to be going to Northern Nevada soon. Tell me some of the things that you spoke about today here with some of the visitors.
Well, certainly a thing that's on everybody's mind still is jobs in the economy, wondering whether or not they're going to be able to get and keep a full-time, good-paying job. So we talked a little bit about that. Concerns about education for their children, being able to afford their health care, whether or not we're going to be able to raise families in a safe and secure community. And so kind of segued into talking a little bit about the pending Iran deal and what that might mean to the United States and our allies across the country. And so we had also talked about local real estate issues and how that affects the local economy. And so it's a really good group with a lot of great questions.
What's your thoughts on the Iran?
Well, I certainly have concerns about the Iran deal. I think that we're giving away far too much, far too quickly, without getting enough security to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. You know, we're delaying them from getting a nuclear weapon, but we're not stopping them from getting a nuclear weapon. And I think a nuclear-armed Iran would be devastating to not just the Middle East, but to all global stability and security.
What's your thoughts on the Environmental Protection Agency?
Well, I think the EPA has had an agenda over the last several years of an overreaching, very intrusive regulatory scheme that has really put a big burden on a lot of individuals and businesses. And I think, look, we need reasonable regulations to protect our environment, but we can't do it at the expense of causing loss of jobs, causing businesses to have to comply with regulations to where the technology doesn't even exist yet to comply, and to have this yoke of burden on top of small businesses, which are the economic drivers of our state, to have to try to comply with these regulations, which, as we go back and talk about jobs in the economy, we want small businesses to drive. We want entrepreneurs to take risks. We want them to create more jobs and pay better. But every time they have to comply with another EPA regulation, that impedes their ability to create that next job or give that pay raise.
If people want to find out more about your campaign, how can they do that?
Well, you can go to our website, which is heckfornevada.com. That's heck, the number 4, nevada.com. You can follow us on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Again, Heck for Nevada. And at our website, you can sign up for our email list, and you'll be kept up to date on everything going on the campaign trail.
Where are you going to next?
Well, tomorrow we head up north to Reno. We're going to be making a tour across northern Nevada, stopping in all the small towns and villages, heading from Reno all the way out to Elko, and then doubling back, and we'll end up in Gardnerville for the big Basque Fry on Saturday.
The Board of County Commissioners had an item on their agenda for the discussion and possible decision concerning merit increases for non-collective bargaining agreement staff members. The increase in the amount of 4% covers 22 staff members under the International Association of Firefighters.
They don't have a structure that gives a step or merit increase every year, and it has been some time since they've had an adjustment. I don't know if Michael referenced how many years, but it's been some time since they have. So this increase that is being called a step increase in the collective bargaining unit is mirrored then for the actual office and other staff.
Was this, this says FY16, but we're in 15-16. Is that correct?
We are in FY16.
Okay,
yes.
so was this budgeted?
Yes.
It was budgeted.
It was included in the budget. It does recommend that it be taken back to the first payroll of FY16. I would like to make it effective with the next payroll because it's difficult to go retroactively.
I'll make a motion to approve this since it's budgeted and the town does have the funds for it, that we would budget it or approve it and make it effective on the next payroll. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion on this item?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
We know that we're looking at our consumer price index, and we know that we're a little less than 1% as far as cost of living. Why are we even allowing a portion of that to be a cost of living?
I would just as soon call it a merit increase rather than a cost of living adjustment from the standpoint that they do not have, as I say, a step structure. They have job classification ranges. And so there needs to be, as I've been talking with them, there needs to be an adjustment to those ranges. They've not been kept current with any of these adjustments they've done. And so there is not this automatic step increase annually that would equate to a merit increase. So I mean, call it, I would be just as comfortable calling it a merit, not tied to a COLA.
So why don't we change the process and call it what it is?
I'm planning to do that.
Okay.
Back on any increases for a few years too, is that correct?
Correct.
And they do have the funds for this since the previous town board did change the tax rate and kept them flush, so the money's there. And they hadn't got an increase, and that's why I would support it.
Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 5-0.
We want to thank Jewelry Romance and Nevada Public Auction for bringing the Board of County Commissioners meetings to you. When we return, we're going to tell you about Alabama's creative ideas to get out of debt.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Crowdfunding platform GoFundMe has just got a strange request to fix Alabama's current financial woes. State Senator Paul Sanford has launched a GoFundMe campaign to fund the Alabama state government with $300 million. Sanford created the campaign on August 6th. It has received almost $600 towards its $300 million goal. The Alabama state government is currently in the midst of a budget fight nearing the end of a special session to resolve a shortfall in funding. An Alabama Senate bill proposed cuts to Medicaid and some state agencies, but the State House rejected it Monday night. Janet Woods was arrested for DUI, open container, grand larceny, and possession of a stolen vehicle after deputies responded to a report of a theft of a motorized scooter belonging to Walmart. Nye County Sheriff's Office auxiliary units advised dispatch that they witnessed Miss Woods near Matthew Lane and Highway 160. According to the report, deputies made contact with the female and reportedly could smell the odor of alcohol coming from her person, as well as the odor of urine. Deputies observed that Woods was in possession of an unopened and opened beer while riding on her scooter. When questioned about where she got the scooter from, Woods reportedly stated that she took it from Walmart and was driving it home. Janet Woods reportedly failed field sobriety test and was arrested. If you have a veteran or that you want to be recognized or you would like to salute our veterans, Kids for Vets is building a pathway at the Veterans Memorial. You can purchase your bricks right now.
Kids for Vets is an organization that I started, and when vets see this logo, they are knowing that the person wearing that logo is thanking and honoring them for their service, their sacrifice to the United States.
Yeah, your granddaughter is very active in the community, Heather Edwards.
She was.
Mm-hmm. And so what you guys are doing is the kids that are associated with the Kids for Vets are doing kind of community service, right?
I haven't got as many of the kids involved, but I'm working on it. I now have Cameron Lynch, who used to be the Youth Advisory Board chairperson. She's going to help, so we're going to get more kids involved.
We're standing here at a plot of land that is right behind the recreation room here at the Veterans Memorial. You're going to be doing something with this. Tell me what that is.
The county has entrusted me with this plot of land to get Kids for Vets started, and we're selling bricks for that. These bricks are inscripted bricks. There'll be a pathway on the plot of land, and the inscripted bricks are to commemorate somebody that we've lost a little early that was in the service, or to thank the people that came back to us. Yay! And there are other people that are talking about getting the bricks too. Just thank you to all vets for building the country.
How can a person purchase one of the bricks? How can they fill out the application, get that thing on the going?
They can email me at Debbie, DEBBY, Kids for Vets, Kids FOR Vets.org, and I will get an application. There's applications at the library, the VA clinic, the Veterans Services so far.
And then the money, this is a fundraiser too for Kids for Vets?
Yes, it is.
And so that will be going to help them with what?
To get us started, and 90% of the money that comes in will go to that program of just getting hats, t-shirts, anything out so that the vets can actually see that they're being thanked and honored.
When we return, we're going to tell you about the upcoming Fall Festival.